Hi YouTube, it's Dee. The other day I talked about wanting to get my locks combined or wanting to learn how to combine my locks. I finally got around to doing it. What happened is I was looking through my locks one day when it was really slow at work. I was in the mirror and I was raising them one by one just to see what the roots look like. And I came across one lock that was barely hanging on. The roots were just like a few strands and then I had the length of my lock. So at that point I started to panic. I'm like, I waited too long to start this whole combining process, and I made an appointment with a loctician that I'd been to before, because at that point I'm like, there are other locks that kind of look like that are going to turn like that soon. So I have 200 locks in total right now, and I want 100. I want them all to be twice as thick so I don't have to constantly worry about the roots thinning and breaking off. Um, Basically, most of my locks were combined. It's mostly the front and the sides that it was done to. The locks I have at the back, they didn't really have the same problem. Yes, they're small, but I have a small root and then the lock itself is small, so basically it's uniform. It's not like the front of my hair and the sides where the top was small and thin and then the rest of the lock was like thick and bulky. So I also found out through getting my hair done in the front and on the sides, it reinforced something I already knew, which is that area of my hair is a softer texture than the rest of my hair. So that also contributed to the thinning, I guess. The process that my loctician used, like I said, I've been to him before and he's really good when it comes to showing me how to do things, because the first time I saw him, he knew that I was a recent hair school grad and that I was trying to get lock clients for basic retwist and whatnot. So he knows that anything he can teach me as far as hair styling goes is greatly appreciated, and that I'd pick up on it. But the process he used is a little bit more advanced, and it's not something I could replicate on my own hair or on someone else right now. What he basically did, and I'll show you my combined locks in a minute, but what he basically did is he took two of the thinning locks, he interlocked them together. He used like a latch hook to pull them through from root to tip. If a little part was sticking out at the very end, like that, he would cut it off. So he just interlocked them to make two into one, and then afterwards he took hair, afro hair, and he wrapped around the length of the newly combined lock just to make sure that everything looked smooth and that everything was held in. So the process took a few hours. I didn't expect to have it done all in one sitting, but once we started going, I agreed with him that it was better not to keep going out of my way over and over again and keep getting a little bit done at a time, just get it all over with. So I did that and I'm pleased with the results. I don't know if you can see, but I will post relevant pictures in the bottom, what my really bad lock looked like, what my last retwist looked like, so you can see some of the really thin roots and the parts that were going to break, and then what my hair looks like now, my roots. So most of my locks are thicker. You can tell, especially at the roots. I really need a retwist. I'm looking forward to one because my hair will look neater and I'll see the results better when I retwist. It's just that I retwisted or had my hair retwisted about 2 weeks ago, and I don't want to over retwist. The only reason it doesn't look retwisted is because I intentionally tried to wash it out because it was twisted a little bit too tight. So yeah, I just found something, a rubber band that was left in my hair. But yeah, most of my locks are thicker. He did say any area he missed, I could come back and get it done, but basically I wanted to take care of the absolute worst areas first. So my roots are thicker, and then the length of my hair. One thing that sticks out about me is that my hair, even though I've been locked for almost 2 years, I had budding, little bumps in my locks, and now there are a lot of locks that are just kind of smoother looking from root to tip. So that's basically the difference. And he even told me I shouldn't wash my hair right away. I should just kind of let the hair he added to my hair kind of settle in a little bit before I shampoo it. So I probably won't wash my hair till Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll give it a little bit less than a week to settle in, and then when I do wash it, I will retwist. And the hair he added, it feels harder than my real hair, but hopefully it will soften up. And how it's kind of hanging stiff in some places, I don't know if you can tell. Hopefully that softens up too and my hair hangs better. So when I do my retwist, will be around the time I make my 21 months lock update, and I will post you a video so you can see how it looks. Anyway, before I go, I'm just going to say thank you to everyone who follows me on Instagram and was basically chatting with me right after I found that broken lock, or the lock that looked like it was going to break. Just kind of giving me support and ideas of what to do to fix it. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.